Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Monday morning. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place. But if not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, want to start off the day with, or the week, or the episode with, be that person that people look up to. And I say that because I had a conversation this morning with one of the parents sent me a message, and in the conversation, in the message, they were talking about how their son is feeling more confident through jiu-jitsu. They haven't been in jiu-jitsu that long, and their son is feeling more confident. And they were saying that their daughter looks up to Danielle, wants to be like Danielle, those kind of things. And we get those things a lot, right? I get things a lot all the time. Like I walk into the academy and I hear kids say, "Hey, you're that guy on the wall, or you're the guy with whatever the awards on the wall or whatever." And I get that a lot. And as coaches, and whenever you put yourself out in the front like that, or like doing these videos, these things help me want to be better. Like I need to be better in all areas because people look up to me, and I don't want to be. Now again, put it out there in the beginning, I'm human, I make mistakes, okay? I say things, do things just like everyone else, but I definitely try to be a better person because I am the coach, I am the head coach. I do have kids that look up to me, or certain individuals look at me for certain things, so it definitely pushes me to try to be better, to improve myself. Like, what else can I do to make myself a better person so that other people can follow that lead versus, just doing things that aren't going to make me a better person, and doing things for people to say, yeah, I don't want to be like that because look where that got you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So everyone is a role model, is what I'm getting at. I'm listening to these videos with Jocko and David Goggins and Eric Thomas and everything. And everything I keep hearing, like with Jocko, is like, make the right choices, make the right choices. Like, choose to be better today. Choose to be better now instead of later. Don't wait. Like, stop thinking about certain things and get after them. And that's why I share these videos with you, because the things that I'm listening to, things that help me improve, I just want to share those things with you guys as well. So these kind of things, help me just try to find different areas to where I need to be better at. And I feel like probably one of the biggest things that help the most, and I hope it will help you too, is the mental part. Okay, and that's the purpose of these videos. I can be, world champion, number one guy, all the things that I've achieved, or anyone else that you look up to achieve, the things that they achieved, and you want to be like that. Maybe it's a football player, a basketball player, volleyball player, whatever, or just anything that someone's done and you want to emulate and kind of be like and go there. But if my mental toughness isn't where it should be, and when life gets tough, I break, I fold, I quit, I bow down, kind of thing, that's not something to look up to. So that's something that I've been working really hard on over these however long, years and years, listening to this stuff, reading, changing my mindset, changing my attitude, changing the way I think, how I want people to look at me. Like, yeah, man, he didn't do just certain things in life, but man, that guy just didn't let anything get in his way. He didn't let anything break him or stop him from achieving the things that he wants to do. Because again, the biggest thing with all of this stuff is life. Okay, life is going to just push you, or try to push you. Okay, try to push you, and only will push you if you allow it to. It can push you in a better direction, or it can push you into a worse direction. Just depends on, to me, like I said, I can be the most healthiest guy, the most fittest guy. I can work out, I can run, I can do all these things, eat right. But if my mental toughness isn't where it should be, then I'm going to fold, break, and fall apart when things get tough. So to me, that is an area that I've been trying to really improve on, every day, obviously, like I share with you guys the things that I listen to, the things that I read, and I'm sharing these things with you now to help me to get better as a person. I know that certain people look up to me, and again, it's not just about my accolades or maybe things I've done with my business or places I've been to. To me, I think the most important part, besides the respect part, being respectful, being a martial artist and treating people good and treating people with respect and talking to people, the way I would like to be talked to and treating people good, is the mental toughness part. That is something that I think everyone needs to work on. And it's like a thing, like, it's like taking your vitamins every day. It's why I call them mental vitamins. You know what I mean? It's like, in order for me to stay healthy, in order for me to stay fit, I need to do certain things and eat certain foods every day to stay fit. Because if I don't eat certain foods, if I don't work out, I won't be fit, I won't be healthy. So working on the mental toughness part is a huge part of like me improving myself, and why I want people to look at me to be like, yeah, I want a mindset like that, because I want a mindset like Jocko here, like David Goggins here, like Eric Thomas here, like Les Brown, like all these guys that I listen to. I'm trying to emulate that. I'm trying to go there. I'm trying to get to that place to where, doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to get better. Okay, I'm going to learn from it and improve from it, go towards the things that are hard and get better from them, versus the weaker mindset, someone that I don't want to be, that I know people won't look up to, are running from the things that are hard, doing the things that are easy, doing the things that aren't going to get me in better shape and in poor health and stuff like that. Those aren't things that people are going to look up to. So I think everyone somehow or another are role models. We're all role models to a family member, to a friend, to our kids, to someone, coworkers. Someone around us is looking at us do things throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months. And so when you put things like in that perspective, it will or should force you to try to be a better person. Again, let's use social media. You don't see me share negative stuff. You don't see me get into debates. You don't see me get into disrespecting people on social media because they believe opposite of the way I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that guy. I don't want you guys or whoever to look at me and be like, man, look at what Coach wrote, or look what Coach did or said, or whatever. Look at what he's sharing. It's divisive. It's hateful. It's mean. He talks one way, but then social media posts, he gets all upset and then he just goes off on rants. That's not what I want people to look at me as. I want them to look at me as like, yeah, he doesn't get into those debates. He doesn't share those kind of things. He's not divisive. He's trying to bring people together. He's trying to get people to be more fit. He's trying to get people, to eat better foods, to be more financially fit as well. I think besides respect and mental toughness, the financial, and of course, man, it's just all these things. It's all these things. There's like so many areas to work on, and it's hard to do, but that's the push every day. That's the push for me, and that's what I get out of these videos. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys, is the push is just, there's so many things. Like, how can you just sit around and do nothing? Because there's just so many things to just work on and to get better at, and especially the financial health, the financial fitness part of it. Like, we need to do better. Certain individuals need to do better at getting their finances in order so that you can have a more fruitful life. You need to get healthier to have a more fruitful life. You need to work out, and to have a more fruitful life. You need to be more mentally tough so that you can handle those rainy days and those storms that are coming, or those people that are coming for you, to have a better life. So all these things just make a huge difference. It's just, I'm listening to the videos. I just took down some notes, and Jocko's talking about no more. Like, no more, I'll start tomorrow. No more excuses. No more just this one time. No more accepting the shortfalls. So, these are the things that just get me moving every day. After a while, it just becomes, I just do things because my body is just used to doing them. I get up at a certain time because my body's used to getting up at a certain time. The habits are instilled and the discipline is instilled. And I want to be looked at as an individual that has those things, that has discipline, that has, mental toughness, that has, good health, that has good fitness, that has good, financial stability, that has good things. Okay. And I think everyone should push for that and be a role model for that. Be someone that people are looking up to because you're a good person, because you're respectful, because you have all these things going for you. And yeah, it's a lot of work. And I just feel like you can be a role model in so many different ways, sports athletes, whatever, but there's certain things in life that you just, you can't do. Like, let's say I wanted to be, Jocko talks about this stuff all the time. Like, let's say I wanted to be a NFL football player or NBA basketball player. That's not going to happen. I'm a smaller guy. I just wasn't born, I just wasn't bred that way to be that kind of a individual. But that doesn't mean that I can't be one of the most mentally tough, one of the most healthiest persons, one of the most, do all these things within my control to be that kind of person. And everyone out there that watches these things or listens to these things know that you have things to improve on and things to get better at. And all these things add up to just a bigger and better you. And what's that do? That helps other people around you say, you know what? Yeah, man, look at those changes. Look at the things that they're doing for the better, and I want to be like that. I want to start eating healthier. I want to start working out. I want my body to I want to live longer. I mean, that's the whole point of the eating right and the working out and stuff like that. Like, I want to live as long as I can. I mean, it's really out of my control how long I am going to live, but I definitely want to keep the things that are in my control to help me get as far as I can be. And I think everyone should have that mindset and get rid of the things that are going to kind of make the lifespan a lot shorter, So everyone is being looked up to in some kind of way. It says, how are you being looked at? Again, are you being looked at as someone that's lazy, that likes to sleep in, that's unproductive, that makes excuses? Are you being looked at as someone that's unhealthy, financially unstable? Are you there's a lot of different things to be looked at, and how do you want to be perceived? How do you want to be looked at? It does matter. In some cases, obviously, some people's opinions don't matter. Okay, some people in certain circles, those things just don't. I don't really care what people say or think about me. But on the other side of that, I do care about what people think and what people say about me in those regards of health, fitness, financial fitness, mental toughness, being a good person, being respectful. Those things matter. Those things matter to me, and I think they should matter to everyone, and I think everyone should be working on those things on a daily basis. And it'll just help more people, kind of do that thing as well. It's a spark. Once someone sees you change and you're getting healthier and you're looking better and you're feeling better, that's self-confidence. That was the thing that I got from one of the, like I said in the beginning of the video, is one of the parents this morning said, well, my son is feeling more confident. They can see that, through the power of jiu-jitsu, and that's priceless. That is a priceless feeling. Self-confidence, you can't put a price on that. And you can't put a price on that for yourself when you're doing all these things to make yourself better, and it gets scary sometimes because you're putting yourself out there, you're improving, and people are going to talk about you. But I'd rather them talk about me in a way like, man, that guy's trying, than I'm not trying, So it's a push every day. Every day it's a push. Like, man, I need to make sure I'm doing the things that I'm doing because people are watching. People are watching what I'm saying. People are watching, what I post and stuff like that. So it all makes a difference. And I think once people, at least for me, that's why I'm sharing it. If you start changing the mindset, man, people are watching me right now. People are watching what I'm eating for lunch. People are watching what I'm eating for dinner. People are watching, all the sodas that I'm drinking, and people are watching, me talk negative, or people are watching my posts and they're not healthy posts, they're not good posts, they're sad posts, they're negative posts, or divisive posts. People are watching those things. So how do you want to be looked at? Be that person that people want to be looked up, that you want to be looked up to in a good way and not a negative way. Again, there is just no way around it. You know, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have downfalls and shortfalls, and you're going to mess up and say things and do things because we're human, and that's just the way we're built. But when you have the mindset of like, hey man, people are watching, people are listening to what I'm saying and doing, it definitely holds you accountable and makes you, try to be, not make as many mistakes as you would as if you just didn't really pay attention to that stuff. So be that person around the other people that are around you that people want to be like. Be that person that people want, that look up to you, because, again, first and foremost, you're just one of the most respectful people around in your circle. You treat people good. You treat people, where that stuff's going to radiate and make other people want to treat other people good as well. Someone messaged me a while back and said, I didn't even know this person, I don't think. But I just get random messages every now and then. And someone's like, hey, I kind of respect you I respect you as a black belt, and what do you look for in black belts? When you give a black belt out to your students, and my message back to that individual was respect. How do they treat their fellow students, their fellow teammates? How do they treat people around them? What are the things that they're putting on Facebook and stuff like that, especially at a time like this, because it wasn't that long ago. And they're like, wow, I appreciate it. Because to me, it's not, I mean, you got to have technique, okay? You got to be able to do jiu-jitsu and show that you know jiu-jitsu, especially under pressure. But first and foremost, the respect thing is huge. Like, you can't tie a black belt around someone's waist if they're not respectful and they're not treating people good, So that all goes along with and being in line with, being someone that people look up to. So a lot of areas to improve, a lot of areas to work on, but these kind of things will hold you accountable. Because people are watching, man. People are really watching you and watching what you say and do every day. And I think that makes a huge impact on your day-to-day decisions, or at least it does mine. And with so many students that I have, I definitely want to be, and me as a coach, obviously, I want to be, someone that helps people improve their lifestyle in a lot of different ways, and all these things matter. So, kicking off the year, today's January 11th, make those better choices, make better decisions, improve your health, improve your lifestyle, improve your financial situation, be more respectful, be that person that people look up to, and just help the world be a better place. All right, guys, I got to get going, got to get this running and walk my dogs and get up to jiu-jitsu. Catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a great day. We'll see you.